Hey, beautiful souls. I'm here to share messages of clarity and guidance for Leo. So this reading is going to apply whenever you see it. It's not date specific. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so I see you shifting perspectives, shifting ideas. And why is that, Leo? Let's see. Okay, all right. So you may be thinking that it's better for you to go in a different direction, or kind of considering some paths as what's been happening is not been helpful to you so far and hasn't really panned out the way that you wanted it to. But I feel like there is something that you're not seeing, that there are opportunities there that exist. You may be thinking that there are none. So it's about understanding that there actually are, and it may again just require you to change your attitude about the situation and just have a different idea, and that may bring about different ideas for an approach, different approaches that you could take. That's really going to put you in like that Empress type of energy and be a better solution for you. What else? Okay, really trusting the process and letting go of things that aren't providing any value to you is going to be important. Standing up for yourself and standing up for others may also be something that you're doing during this time. Yeah, because I think for some of you, some of the options, and I'm specifically thinking as it relates to work and colleagues, like you may be the one that does stand up for everyone and that is willing to put yourself on the line and say like, no, this is not right, or treating these people this way or this person this way is not right, and if nobody else is going to stand up for it, I'm going to stand up for it. Okay, what else? Yeah, and I think that whoever this is, the other party thinks that they have you bound and that you don't have any options. But this is really about you identifying that you actually do. And even if it's deciding that you no longer are going to accept this type of treatment and you're going to separate and part ways and go somewhere where you are treated with respect and dignity. Yeah, and you can apply this to any situation that resonates with you. So whether it's love or career, you can apply it. Okay, and so let's see what some challenges are. Okay, taking that step, believing and trusting, and taking that step and having faith. And you need to do it when you're ready to do it. Okay, I'm not trying to rush you. This is not to rush you, but when you're ready, you will take that leap and you will take that step. And it may require you gaining some additional perspective as well, and being truly, completely honest with yourself about the entire situation and what's really going on. Okay, so what other challenges might come up? Yeah, definitely taking your power back and being the strong Leo lion that you are. Remembering your power and recognizing that this is really just a cycle on your spiritual journey. And understanding what you should be learning from that. Not should be, but understanding what it is you can learn from that experience. And how you can utilize that information as you move forward on your path. So yeah, those are things that you're going to want to look out for and do that are going to be helpful to you. Okay, so let's look at some good stuff. Okay, yeah, so know that whatever goes away is not meant for you. If it was meant for you, it wouldn't go away. It wouldn't dissolve. It wouldn't end if it was meant for you. So even in that is a blessing of knowing and understanding that this was temporary. This is something that I designed for myself to experience. And even if it's just to understand who I want to be and where I want to be and where I don't want to be and who I don't want to be and who I don't want to be with, it could be just as simple as that. What else? What other good stuff? Okay. Yes. So you are really, you're getting the chance and the opportunity to look toward abundance, because you may be focused on the past or the situation or the scenario or trying to fix things, when what is truly needed is you taking advantage of a new opportunity and moving in a different direction and looking at what else is out there. As you can see, this is like a pathway, and it leads out to wherever you want it to lead to. So abundance, prosperity, new ideas, new information, new projects, a new partner, new opportunities. Yeah, so it's time for you to walk through that door. So while you're here, essentially pouting, he looks a little pouty, but really just focused on what's here. You could be getting up and going through this path to your new opportunity that awaits you, that's full of abundance. Okay. What else? Okay. Yeah, so this is so wonderful. So it's definitely, you have 3 aces here. So it's definitely time to start over and start anew. And you have the power and the strength and the courage to do so, Leo. Okay, so don't doubt yourself there. Alright, so what can Leo do to get their best outcomes? What can they do? Alright. I think continuing to stand up for yourself and continuing to be an advocate of just and fair treatment of all, and implementing that, being that example. And it may be time to reflect and practice those self-care practices. Like, what I'm trying to say is maybe be in solitude. So either those self-care practices that help with that, like meditation, like quieting the mind, is all things that I'm hearing is going to be important to you at this time. So it's not so much as collaboration, it's more about like taking the time to heal and reflect. So heal yourself, body, mind, and spirit and soul, so that when you do go on this new adventure and take advantage of these new opportunities, even love that comes in, you're prepared and you're open to it, and you're not bringing any baggage with you. What else can Libra do? Leo. All right, just recognize that this is a process. It's going to take time. use the gifts, talents, abilities, skills that you've learned so far, like you've learned them for a reason, to use them. So you're being asked to use those. Yeah, because it's everything that you need already to step into this new opportunity. You have everything already. Okay, some of you are healers, light workers, psychics, mediums, and you're being called to tap into that power and be the example of love and light for the world. And that may require you to embrace uncertainty and to be open to change and transformation and your continuous evolving along your spiritual path and journey, and facing your fears as well. Again, like, you really have the strength and the courage to do this, and you're so powerful. You have the power as well. So you're being asked to step into your power. Yeah. There's a reward for you if you do, and this says alchemy. So I think it's just more power, more greater ability to leverage your gifts for good and to help humanity and to help yourself. And again, this is showing you that there is a cycle, there is a process, but the person that you become within this and because of this is someone that you would never have dreamed or imagined that you would be or could be. That's wonderful. All right, so let's get you some messages. Let's see. Okay, what messages do we have for Leo? Okay. Yeah, so I feel like this is a little bit of a fire for you, but it is going to be put out. So there is this opportunity to have that peace after the blow up, after the issues, because that cycle is ending and it's being soothed and calmed so that you can start over and start anew. Yes. Absolutely. So you have like fire and then you have rain. And so I feel like that's creating the perfect balance for you at this time. That balance that you need to respect and honor every part of you. What you determine is the good and the bad parts, even though there are no good and bad parts, it's all good. You're perfect just as you are. However, again, there are things that, in this fire that you're evolving and changing and letting go of and balancing out so that you are able to create this new version of you that's so much more enlightened and powerful and strong. Yeah, all this is happening for you. Okay, so let's get some more messages. Let's see, we'll use these. Okay, what other messages do we have for Leo? Okay. All right. Absolutely, all your wishes and desires beyond what you could have ever imagined will come true. You have the ability to create, co-create with Source and your spirit and your higher self, your reality. And the dog and octopus may resonate with you in some way. Yeah, so we talked about this earlier. This is saying you can't be there for everyone. It's time to make yourself a priority. And we talked about that solitude so that you can gain perspective and so that you can emerge out of the fire a new person, ready to take on new opportunities and shift yourself into this powerful being of light and love. And you're better able to recognize when things, people, places just aren't, thoughts and ideas even aren't serving you anymore, and you can let those go. Okay, so what else? What else do we have? All right. So let's close out with some Rumi cards. Okay. All right. So we have Blessings of Zara. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain. While thought is the cause of your suffering and pain, there is something more loving and beautiful awaiting. Do not try to feast upon scraps. Stop scratching in the dirt for stale breadcrumbs. I can read. It's hard to see when I don't have my glasses on here. So arise and move toward the seat at the heavenly table gleaming before you. A greater feast awaits your attendance. Yes, absolutely. What we were talking about, like getting out of this woe is me type of energy and getting into your power and your strength and what is truly yours coming to you in blessings and abundance. And we have Cosmic Heart. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. Leo, like, yeah, you're coming up here. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. Absolutely. So once you are able to get into that space of receiving and openness, that is when your blessings can come in. And even if you feel like they haven't come in, they've already come in already, because it is a blessing to recognize that there does need to be change. So you're already being blessed tenfold, even if you don't realize it. All right, let's get one more. And one more card, please. Thank you. So this is the impossible made possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shutters the earth with its magnitude. The human heart knows everything in vision can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. Absolutely. Trusting and knowing as well. And the way that you can prove you trust and know is through your actions and your behaviors and your habits. Because you cannot fake that. You cannot fake trust in the universe, trust in Source, trust in yourself. You cannot fake that. Once you get to that place where you're able to know that, then you'll start behaving like you trust. And that's showing the universe that you absolutely do trust authentically. And that's when things will happen for you. Okay. All right, Leo, that's all the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment below to let me know how it resonates.
Thank you so much for watching.
Take care, and we'll talk soon.